I've spent the past 15 years chasing big fish all over the world. But before that, I chased them around home. And where I live in the Midwest, I was brought up believing big fish means muskies. I think I caught my first one when I was 9. The fact of the matter is, muskies and musky fishing has exploded in the Midwest, especially big fish, mostly due to good management. I thought it would be fun to get together with a fishing buddy of mine named Josh Stevenson, who in addition to being a really good angler is a Metro guide and owns Blue Ribbon Bait in St. Paul. I wanted to see if we could catch a big muskie, like in the 50-inch category in the Metro area. Now there are something like 30 lakes with muskies within 20 minutes of his store, so we decide we'd each throw a dart at the map. My dart almost misses Minnesota, so that's where we start.
I think they are near Pepper.
It's just a matter of time. In my opinion, if you're after big fish in heavily pressured water, although you may want to fish every hour you have available, you can't get up too early or be too sneaky. Misbehaving. That's an original name.
What do you got? Bottom?
No, it's a muskie.
Yes! Musky! All right!
Come right at me.
All blue.
I think he's still on there, I'm not sure. I don't know if he's still on there. I don't think so. No, he's coming at me. How far are we from downtown Minneapolis? 20 minutes?
Yes.
In about 8 hours, this place will be crawling with humans. Right now, we're the only humans crawling. My buddy Josh over here has got his net out. That's a big net, Josh.
You got a big fish, Larry.
Oh, it's a nice fish, and you're going to be surprised at the species. This is going to be the giantest, weirdest looking muskie you have ever seen. On account of, he's not really. I'll show you what it is. If I was fishing with my uncle Louie or Pinky or Skinny or One-Eyed Jim, they'd be really thrilled with this fish. I thought it was a really big muskie just on account of how he was acting. Actually, it's not really a muskie. This is a sturgeon. And look at this. Look where I got it. And if this sturgeon had not been tagged, I wouldn't have caught it. As you can see, it's got a little tag on it. And the tag was fastened on well enough that when this bait came ripping across the bottom, I hooked his tag. And I suppose we should... Josh, can you see this? I find out this fish was tagged a year earlier in virtually the same place and has grown exactly 1 inch. Cool, huh? These fish were practically eliminated from a lot of the river. Are you gonna be okay, sturgeon? Yep. That's the first one I've ever caught fishing muskies. Oh, I can see it out. That's a boatload of people. I wonder if they're coming from Cambodia. His kid. It's 5:30 on Thursday afternoon, and it's starting to get to be a busy place. Josh tells me because it's Thirsty Thursday, and these people come in here and on Thursday so they can make sure they got a camping spot so they can sit and drink or do whatever they do all afternoon, Saturday and Sunday. I know they're about to be set free. I've never been here before. Josh is telling me that he catches a lot of fish out in the channel, and there's fish up here too. This water's full of white bass, which suspend. So my guess is these muskies could be almost anywhere they wanted to be if they're out of the current, but if they're in the current, they'd be in this inside thing or even on the upstream side of it, which is something I call a push. On a wing dam or any piece of cover in a river or structure, you've got a hole below it and a dead current area below it, but there's also a kind of a flat spot that forms above it that I call a push. And actually when fish are really feeding, they'll move up onto that. So whether you're fishing muskies or smallmouth or walleyes or anything, steelhead, salmon in a river, you always want to fish the push as well. There's no way that that means that he's getting looked at. So you take it away from him. All right.
Nice one.
Good.
Oh.
A good one.
It is a good one. Feels nice.
We're pulling him upriver.
Oh, it's a big one, Larry. It seems big. There's a lot of wind, but wow. Wow.
Is he hooked good?
Looks like it. No. Get him.
I don't even want to put him in the boat.
Yes! Nice catch, thank you. Wow.
So my question
You
is,
just nailed him.
whose fish is this?
Oh, that's
Is
good
this
question.
mine or yours?
I'll split it with you.
All right.
You're right, 42.
42.
Still got him, yeah. There nice you go. Yeah. Net, Larry.
Oh, not yet.
Not yet.
Nice.
Oh, what a beautiful. Oh, look at the run. What a run. Look at this. Just burning line off the Corrado. Look at the boil out there, Larry. Look at the just burning line. What a battle hooking her this shallow.
I knew we were going to catch one.
Oh, I was burning that Corrado as fast as I could reel it. What a fight. Holy smokes, what a fight.
It's a little better looking fish.
Yeah. Did you see how fast she came out of nowhere? I was just like, I was reeling as fast as I could reel. Mine burned so bad it cut through my thumb. Oh, that's beauty. I love it. Larry, you got her?
See if you can pull that out. see where it's been hooked before. Look at that. Somebody wasn't quite as gentle with him. Oh, this is interesting. This is what is probably the basis of the whole food chain here. That is a Hexagenia limbata. These things get so thick popping off of the St. Croix and Mississippi rivers that you gotta sometimes plow them with a road grader off the bridges.
I'm ready.
Many anglers have trouble with rivers. Actually, if you think of fishing edges like you would in a lake in terms of structural or cover elements, but add the dimension of current edges plus higher likelihood of finding both color and temperature edges. Where it all comes together is where it usually all comes together.
How many at me? I don't know if I've got good hooks in it or not. And talk to me, whatever you want me to do, Larry. Is it a nice one?
I don't know, I can't really tell. It's kind of coming at me. We don't want to net him right away. Ooh.
It's a big one. Oh, man,
It's a snake. Look at that, a northern.
pike?
Yeah, look at this.
I'm gonna net him.
Oh, that's okay. Look at that poor guy. He's all chewed up. You know, I think he got bit by a muskie, Josh.
Look at his back.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a muskie bite. Look at that. You get too close to a muskellunge, it's hard to tell how big it might have been. Got wounded.
Figure eight, look at he's huge. Shit. God, he took off. Sorry, Larry.
I see it. We'll get him. We'll catch him on Wiggly.
Oh, is that a big one? On the figure eight, I did like a one, it just came under the.
Still on it. That was a big one. That was a really nice one. 4-footer.
That's the one I saw.
I had weeds on the bait.
Gotta be the one I saw.
Freaking weeds on the bait. He went up like this, opened his mouth, closed his mouth. Turned, opened his mouth, closed his mouth. I would bet if I didn't have weeds on it, he'd have eaten it. Really came on hard.
That was a nice one. Fish! One! That's a big one. Pat up, boy. Oh, yes! Yes! Good deal. It's not good, right? It's not good, right?
I don't know how good it's hooked. You hooked it. That's not the big one. Well, here we are. 20 minutes for the Twin Cities.
Look at her go.
Humans every place. Oh, okay, pliers. Not bad for a city boy, Josh. My buddy Josh Stevenson and I have thrown darts at the Minneapolis metro area to decide where to hunt for a big muskie. Our first pick has been great, but no monsters. We decide to switch to Lake 2. We're out here in a secret little lake, and the reason we're shooting this morning is because you won't be able to tell where we are because it's so foggy. Fishing really close to metro, the smartest thing you can do, be really quiet about it. There's a lot of little places to fish. Go find your own. Then Josh clips on his Old Faithful and fires it between two weed clumps growing from a steeper portion of a shelf projecting into the main basin.
Larry,
I decide to just run the camera and hope for a live bite.
Come back around, Larry.
And the
We net her?
also in my foot and the net.
Can I net this fish, please? Look at her running again. Oh, I love it. This is what we're talking about. Look at that, Larry. This is what we're after. Metro Giant. I'm loving, I just enjoy this so much. This is why you get up on 4 hours sleep. You go at 5 in the morning.
I'll net it for you, Josh. I'm gonna net it and film it. No, hang on. We've got a lure in the net that I caught in my shoe.
Oh, the net's pinned?
Yeah, but I'll get it. In the net.
Holy thick. That is
Big
so
fish,
awesome.
Josh. Good work.
Oh, it's almost out. Look at it. Got it. She's out. She's free. Is this a great moment in time or what?
Oh. Attaboy, Josh.
Holy cow, is this one thick?
Drop it a little bit lower so I can see your face. Oh yeah, this is what muskies look like. Somebody's calling me on the phone.
Marilyn.
It's just too bad. Good job, Josh. You're my man.
Thanks. Can I
Look
measure?
at the back of that fish. Beautiful. My buddy Josh from Blue Ribbon. You want to go catch a Metro Muskie? Here's the man. Just fish.
Okay. Don't hold it any certain way or anything?
Just normally. Now that's a beaut.
50 inch?
That
Or
is
just
a
shy?
beaut. And look at the girth.
Oh, the girth, it's so heavy, Larry.
Wait, no. I'm gonna quick take a picture of it. Gorgeous, gorgeous fish, Josh.
Thanks.
Let's stick him back in the... Okay. One more time.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Thanks so much. It was so awesome.
Good time. Now I gotta go home and have it.